Diablos! Monster Hunter! Kind of close to the games, but not 100% close to the games. By the way, you'll notice that I've been trying a slightly different format when I do these reviews, especially when I've been doing the James Bond reviews. I'm kind of liking this format. I'm thinking I'll stick with it for when I'm having to review movies at home and not doing it in the car. But I just came back from Monster Hunter with my girlfriend. Promised to take her to, well, told her I was going to surprise her on Thursday for like a date night. And the snow hit and the movie theaters were closed. I'm like, damn it. Then we finally got out and saw it. And look, is this high art? It's Monster Hunter. If you were looking for the best film of the year, this is not going to be it. If you are someone who likes giant monsters, likes Mila Jovovich, likes seeing Ron Perlman, likes seeing these monsters fight people and seeing weird creatures and worlds and some decent action, you'll be getting your money's worth out of this. This was a fun ride of a movie. Certainly not perfect, but a fun ride of a movie. Starring Mila Jovovich, she basically plays a soldier who basically her platoon, her squad, whatever you want to call it, gets sent into the Monster Hunter world through a portal, and the mission actually is to get back home and close the portal. And it's really, my hair looks weird there. Looks like the Hitler comb over there a little bit, and without it being intentional, just the way my hair's set. But yeah, and that's the plot, is her fighting monsters to get home. And what I can respect about the movie is they really didn't linger in the real world too much. It's like, okay, these are our characters, give you a slight bit of personality with them, but don't get used to that. Because this is one of the few big spoilers I'll give. They killed off every character that was with her really quick. Like, those characters did not live long at all. One of them went out in a very horrific way, like, oh my god, nightmare fuel way. My girlfriend actually had to turn around, turn in her seat and just like, nope, nope, nope. I'm not going to say exactly how that character died, but it involves spiders. And I'm going to leave it at that. But no, they waste no time getting there, but they waste a lot of time getting back, which it's fine. Like, the climax of this film actually takes place in the real world because the portal is opening up and it's sporadic. The Rathos, or Rathalos, if you know the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's the big flying dragon looking thing. And you see it in the trailer. It comes through, and that's where the finale takes place. But I mean, look, like I said, it's not high art, but there are some things here that do make the movie. What's the best way that I can put it? It doesn't live up to quite the potential it could have had, in my opinion. And that's weird to say, given a video game movie based off Monster Hunter. But really, I mean, look, the CGI is fantastic. It actually, like, the monsters are well rendered. They look good. A couple of them look like they're really on, like, there. There's some practical effects too. They take a lot from the game, surprisingly, including the weapons, making your armor and weapons from the creatures, bits of things like that. But you get what's the guy's name? Hold on, I don't actually have this up because I wasn't expecting to. Monster Hunter. There we go. Monster Hunter movie. What's the guy's name? He's from the Raid. Where there is IMDb. Where is he? What's his name? Directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. Makes a lot of sense. The Hunter. Tony Jaa, who's in the Raid. I believe the Protector. He was in the original one, and he's like legit. He is legit. There are some action sequences between him and Mila Jovovich when they're fighting one-on-one. And I'm like, there's a lot of great choreography going on here, but the problem is the ending is so freaking choppy and sporadic. It needs to calm down so we can appreciate what we're seeing here, because the bits we are seeing is like, this is some badass action. And Mila Jovovich you can tell they must have practiced those fights with her and Jaa a lot, because She not only was she, keeping up with him, she was actually giving him a good fight in the movie because she's a soldier, so she can train and knows how to fight, but she clearly knew how to fight. Um, but also the movie is quick to get us into the main plot, quick to get us out of the, quick to get us once we get like past a certain point in the movie, like halfway through, really starts to speed up its pace. But once like everyone but her dies, it really slows its ass down a bit and kind of drags us into the idea dealing with like these two different monsters that aren't even the main monsters we're dealing with. The Diablos, which is the big horn one you see in the poster right here, and these spiders, all of which are taken straight from the game. But we actually spend a lot of time dealing with those two. And look, they said in the movie or like an interview that we could only get about 6 monsters in the game. And I counted. We had the Rathalos, we had Diablos, we had the spider. I can't remember the name of the dinosaur ones, the turtle ones. There is one other one in there that's like that's you barely see. It's this like sand shark leech thing that they end up killing for food. And then there is one at the end, which I know is like a boss, and another one in the game. So there is 6 in there. Really? You could only get 6? I get it. It's Monster Hunter, but there are so many games that you would never be able to include every single monster in every single game. It would live from every single. It would literally just be like 5-minute action sequences with every different monster, and no one gets really any sort of character. There's no story. Just fight, fight, fight. But only 5. I mean, Diablos was great to see. The effects work was great on him. Rathalos was great to see. Spiders were fun. The spiders are actually kind of nightmare inducing. There is a scene in this movie that's kind of like out of Alien, and that's the thing. The movie starts as kind of one thing, goes into another, and then goes back to Monster Hunter. Like at one point, it's an Alien movie, and then it turns into Enemy Mine, and then it goes back to Monster Hunter. It's like, pick a tone, please. I mean, technically, it's all within the same tone. But pick a movie, pick a genre, please. It's starting to get a little confusing. I'll say this too. I do like Mila Jovovich, and she quickly improves as the movie goes on. Her action sequences are great too, but I mean, just in terms of her character and acting. But I'll say this: that her acting, it's clearly been a little bit since her last movie because she started a little monotone, she came off flat. That's the best way I could put it. She initially came off flat. But as the movie progressed, her personality quickly came out, and it's like, oh no, it's Mila Jovovich. It's Alice. She's a badass. Just let her be a badass. Ron Perlman is still Ron Perlman. Anytime he's on screen, you'll love it. And he's still Ron Perlman in this too. It's like, no, yeah, he's badass. We love him. And he's still got that great sense of humor too, which is wonderful. The gadgets and weaponry was fun to watch. I mean, it takes a lot from the games, and it seems to work. Like when the finale comes up too, it's a pretty hardcore finale where the Rathalos comes into our world and starts wrecking shop, and the son of a bitch wrecks shop. Like when that thing just goes to town on people, it goes to town, man. And it's a good fight too. It's a great like final action sequence. So I mean, ultimately, do I recommend it? Obviously, it's not a movie that's going to be for everyone. It will be tailored to certain type of moviegoers. But if you're the kind of moviegoer that wants a good old fashioned time, just fun action, kind of an adventure theme a little bit, fighting monsters, great monster effects, you're going to get your money's worth out of this. You will have a good time. Of that, I have little doubt. It's a shame that the pandemic happened. I would have liked to have seen this do better than what it's probably going to do, because I would have liked to have seen a sequel where we saw more of the monsters from the series. It is what it is. Getting the vaccine soon, obviously not like soon, so not like tomorrow, but like in months from now, we will be getting vaccine. If pray to God movie theaters can last that long. Maybe we can see something later down the road through like home entertainment and VHS and streaming. Not VHS, but you know what I mean. Physical media, DVD, all that. Hopefully we could see something because I would be down for another movie in this universe. Because as long as they were to, keep the budget. What is the budget on this actually anyway? I don't think it's like 100 million. I know it's, I think, under 100 million. Box office budget. It's okay. IMDb doesn't have it. Let's try Wikipedia. Do you have my budget? Budget 60. Yeah, 60 million. It's in theory it wouldn't have to do more than maybe 150 to be profitable, because there's no way there's 60 million in marketing, specifically because of just, the pandemic and it's screwing it over. So they had to be careful with marketing. And it's very unlikely it will make 150 million. But all it would have to do, hypothetically, is make 150 million, and you'd probably have a successful movie on your hand. I mean, not record smashing or anything like that, not overly profitable, but a profitable movie. But ultimately, this was my thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? What did you think? Would you go see it on my recommendation if you've got theaters near you and you feel you're comfortable enough going to the theater? Let me know in the comments below. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Hit that bell if you want notifications. I'll be back with, do I have anything for tomorrow? Or anything else for tonight? No, I don't have anything else for tonight. I'm pre-recording because it's the week of Christmas. I'm actually pre-recording every one of my videos for on the day prior. So, like Sunday's videos, I'm actually doing today. Monday's videos I will do tomorrow. So that's the way I'm doing it for this week. But that actually gives me the benefit of actually getting things done. So there's that. But like I said, until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you folks next time. Have a good one.